Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Walter Arts Center. In consideration of other audience members, please take the time to silence all electronic devices. We also want to remind you that food and drink are prohibited in the theater, and please, no flash photography. Thank you for your support of the arts at Holland Hall. We hope you enjoy the performance.
thank you for coming to our spring band and orchestra concert. We have prepared a lot of music for you tonight, and we are excited to perform for you. The next couple pieces we're going to play for you, one was they're both recommendations from students from the orchestra, and the first one is the Adagio for strings, and this one's kind of emotional and deep and might make you think of things. So, and there's a lot of pauses in there that you're like, is that the end? Nope, not yet. Is that the end? Nope, not yet. So wait for it. And we hope that it brings about some emotion. And then the second one is from an anime show called Howl's Moving Castle. And so, I think so. Am I wrong? Okay. I always say the wrong thing. Anyway, and so we hope you enjoy these two selections. orchestra went to regional contest in October, and they received the highest scores at that contest, and they've been working really hard. And then a group of students went to district and state contest for chamber and solos, and in your program they're listed. So you've got John Myers, Landon Peterson, Audrey Bland, William Barron, Gavin Overall, Landry Stitt, Sam Schutz, Jillian Lieberman, and Asher Riddle. So if you all would stand. They received superiors and medals for 2 ensembles they performed, and then Audrey went over and above, and she worked on a solo. And so getting those higher scores when you're only one of 2 people, or maybe the only person on your part, does a lot. So they've been working hard. So give this whole group another round of applause. So at this point in the concert, I like to recognize each of the seniors for the 7 years of dedication. What's so neat about Holland Hall, and one of the main reasons I love being here, there's so many reasons, but is that I get to grow with them for 7 years. And so these students started with me in 6th grade orchestra, and I started in 6th grade orchestra. That's half the reason I want to be an orchestra teacher. And they were shorter than me. And they went through all those phases, 7th grade, and there was memories of them sitting in my office, drinking my Dr. Peppers, having conversations about life and all those things. And so I made a plaque for each one of the seniors and all of their dedication to the orchestra. So I'm going to start with Landon Peterson. Then we have Sam Schutz on cello. And in my office, I've got a couple plaques. And so for one of the students, I noticed that they would work within their section or work within their small ensemble. And so there'll be an extra name on the plaque for exemplary chamber musician. I noticed this student was really working with other students, helping them tune, helping them with their timing, and being patient in a way that just kind of shocked me. And so it just seeing them mature as they go. And so the senior who will also have that is William Barron. Our last senior can be found practicing after class, before class, on high violin parts, leading the section, and has worked really hard. And so in my office, it says outstanding orchestra musician, and that's going to go to Johnny Myers. He's taking a photo.
We're not ready yet, Miss Richardson. That's because we got a little bit of recognition ourselves. Lennon, you can come up here too. William, as you can go, also grab your thing. We have known her for 7 years, and she is right, I used to be a bit shorter, a bit younger, a bit worse at the violin. But truly, I think what's so special about Holland Hall is you can explore everything, including the arts. And a part of, okay, I guess I can stop like the sentimental stuff, but truly, Miss Richardson, We really appreciate you, and one of the best pieces of what I think about growing up, I will always think about my Anyway, will you explain your gift?
Can you raise it a little bit? Or, I don't know how that works. Okay. All right. So, we got you a couple things this evening. The first is this automaton, and for those of you who don't know what an automaton is, it's exactly like a violin or viola. Here, Landon, hold this real fast. Let me demonstrate with this example I brought. Okay. So, congratulations, Mrs. Richardson. You get your very own automaton.
Since I've been in orchestra, Miss Richardson has hated students chewing gum. It's her biggest pet peeve. She clocks it immediately. You can walk into class and within 5 minutes, she'll say, "In the trash, right now." So we thought it very fitting to buy her very own gumball machine and load it with gumballs for just 1 nickel a piece. So that every student in her class that she has taken gum from in the past can enjoy it from now on. After class. Of course. Thank you, Ms. Richardson.
Landon's gonna say something.
Do I have time for a story or not? Hold on. Let me grab this thing real fast. How do I get Johnny? How do I get the thing off? You put it like down. Oh, thank you. Hello. Okay, we're good. So, I'm here to tell a story about the reason behind my reason for joining orchestra. It's very important. So, what was it? When we were in 5th grade, we all of us seniors now, do we remember the class with Miss Harper now, I believe her name? Yeah, that class. One day, your husband subbed in for her, and he told me, "You are so precise, Landon, that you should join orchestra." And that was the moment. That was the moment that inspired me. That was it. So, and I'm so glad I did that. I'm going to be honest, most fun I've had in a long time. So thank you, Miss Richardson, for all the good experiences, honestly. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was fun. It was. It was a blast. Our last piece, when I picked it, it's kind of a piece that makes you go through memories. So it starts in a march, and then you're remembering different things. And it's like bittersweet memories, and then fun memories, like you could be skipping in a meadow, I don't know. Just think through different memories, and the music goes through different things. And I thought that was appropriate for this year and for this orchestra, just to remember the memories. So here, March Slav.
Good evening. My name is Justin Pierce, and welcome to the band portion of the concert this evening. I'm so excited to share with you the music that we've been working on this semester. We're going to start with an arrangement of the Paso Doble España Cañí, which is a fast-paced military march, followed by a lyrical work by Robert Sheldon titled Appalachian Morning. would like to take a moment before our final two songs to recognize our seniors. But first, I want to highlight the work of another student. This year's award for Outstanding Musical Achievement goes to a student who has excelled in multiple areas of our band program. He has taken the opportunity to audition for All Region, and he performed a solo this year at the OSSAA District Solo and Ensemble Contest. Not only does he play bari sax in our jazz band, but tonight he is our double reed specialist, playing bassoon and oboe. So please join me in congratulating Jeremy Sullivan. Now let's talk about our seniors. This may be my most unique senior class to date. In this class we have a pilot, a hockey player and referee, some musical theater talent, and not to mention just some highly intelligent young men. One of them said yesterday, while walking into the state jazz contest, said, yeah, I've got this AP Calc test for AB. Should be pretty easy. I took the test when I was in high school. Did not go well for me. So, but that just goes to show you how awesome these kids on stage are. But these students are talented in so many areas, and I'm so blessed to have had the opportunity to teach them in band. I'm so thankful for the mark that they have left on the band program and for all of their dedication. Seniors, when I call your name, would you please come up and receive your award? I covered these. You guys all got one. So, Max McCall. So Max joined band. Well, he joined band in 6th grade at Jinx, and then came over here, and boy, was I glad to see Max. At first, I was just glad. I was like, man, this kid can really play the trombone. And then as I've gotten to know Max, I just become more and more thankful to have had you here in our band program. What you bring each day and the energy and positivity is awesome. So thank you. Kind of, I don't see the name, so it's kind of exciting for me up here. Who's coming next? Johnny White. I was kind of, it's worked against me. I was hoping to save Johnny actually for last, mainly because, and he knows why, Johnny is the only senior member on stage that has been in band all 7 years at Holland Hall. So that's worthy of applause in itself. And I think what that shows, more so than me just being a super awesome teacher, is just Johnny's dedication to things that he does, and he puts himself in there, wholly, all of it, and his work ethic. Johnny, as I've seen you grow from 6th grade band all the way to being a senior, and it's awesome. You led our drum line this year as drum captain, and it's just been really, really a privilege for me to watch you grow in so many areas. So thank you, Johnny. Yeah. This worked out well. I was hoping these two would be back to back. Now, Cam Maxwell. Now, Cam is kind of on the other end of the band spectrum. Cam came to us this year, his senior year, and has been in band with us all year. Actually wasn't even in jazz band class, but has been in jazz band with us as well. And Cam, it has been my honor to be your band director your senior year, truly. You're a gifted musician, and I would say an even kinder person. And I hope that your time here was enjoyable for you. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun, and hope you look back and glad that you came here this year. So thank you. Jackson Josserand. I not only have had the pleasure of teaching Jackson since his 6th grade year, but I'm also his upper school advisor. So we get to spend a lot of time together, and for that I'm really grateful, Jackson. I was thinking about it as we were sitting there, and so many times Jackson will come up to me and he'll just walk in during his free mods and ask, "Hey, Mr. Pierce, do you have a moment to play French horn with me?" And I always try to say yes. Sometimes I'm busy and I can't, but Jackson, you walked in this morning and I'm glad you walked in, and yeah, thank you, Jackson. All right, Gray Thomas. Gray, similar to Max, joined us his 9th grade year and came in. I think I told the story at the jazz concert the other night, but he had a couple years of guitar experience. And as you can see, we don't have any guitars on stage. And so I kind of asked him, I was like, I don't remember if I asked you or not. You didn't ask. So usually I like to, and I do this with Lane. Usually I'm like, hey, what instrument would you like to play? We really needed low brass players. So I was kind of like, all right, Gray, what do you think about the trombone? And he was like, sure. That was my best Gray impression, by the way. You say the word sure a lot. But anyway, and I mean, he hit the ground running. And Gray is just anything that needs to be done, any hole that needs to be filled. Gray is always the person there to say, hey, I can do it, no problem. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'll learn euphonium too. Yeah, sure. I'll learn. Yeah. I mean, Gray is just, he's there. And Grace, your presence and commitment to this group is inspiring. So thank you so much. Yeah. All right, our 6th senior of the group. This is the pilot, if you were wondering who the pilot was I was talking about, Elaine Mack. Lane joined us as an 8th grader in kind of that weird COVID year where I didn't even know what Lane looked like until we had our spring concert, and I was outside. But Lane also came in and had played a decent amount of piano, but no band instruments. And I asked him, I was like, hey, Lane, what would you like to play? And he's like, saxophone. And I was like, okay, I mean, sure, let's try it. Let's go for it. And boy, am I glad that Lane chose to play the saxophone. Lane is, he's just an incredible musician, truly, and he loves to play his instrument. Lane, I could not be more thankful to have gotten to know you over these last 5 years and be your teacher. So thank you.
So before we do our last song, we have a few gifts for Mr. Pierce here, so I'll go grab them.
While he's doing that, I just want to say, Mr. Pierce, it has been the best 7 years of my life having you as my band teacher. I mean, the only thing I do in high school really is band, and I'm so happy. I know, but I'm so happy that is the one thing I chose. You have been a positive influence on my life for these last 7 years. Every day I walk in with a smile, and you greet me with a smile. and I'm always super excited to play music. I've had a great time on drumline, and we just really want to thank you. I think all of us really want to thank you for just, being there for us. And we could just come in and have a conversation in your office if you want. Like, we don't have to just play music. We've had like a friend relationship just as much as a teacher-student relationship. So, the first thing we want to get you, we got you some flowers and a card. You can read that on your own time, or yeah. I don't know. You might tear up. I'm not sure. Anyway, the next thing, we commissioned a clarinet case for you, but it's taken a little bit too long to get here. So we will get that to you, but it is a very nice clarinet case for you. So, yeah. And then Lane.
Our last thing, I'm sure you guys know that Mr. Pierce is a pretty big fan of jazz, so we decided to get him 2 tickets to see the Glenn Miller Orchestra here live in Tulsa. So, Mr. Pierce, I hope you enjoy that.
So yeah, just a final regards to Mr. Pierce, the GOAT, as we call him. You guys, anyone else want to say anything before we continue? Yeah. Oh yeah, let's get a photo.
Let's go. You guys are all solid.
All right, thank you guys. We hope you enjoy the rest of the concert. We got some bangers coming up.
Our next song is what I like to call our senior throwback song. I started this a couple years ago, and I thought it'd be fun to ask the seniors to pick a song they played in middle school and have a chance to perform it again in their final concert. This year, they've chosen the song Groovy, and so I hope you enjoy. Before our last song, I want to talk about, we have three band-specific awards that are awarded to students who make a significant impact on the band program or have excelled in a certain way. Some years, the recipients of these awards are obvious, and my job in deciding is simple. This year, not the case. This senior class is packed with talent, exceptional work ethic, dedication, positive contributions to our band culture, and so much more. Every one of our seniors fit the criteria for one or more of these awards, and it's been a challenge to decide on these. Our first award, the Bill Brown Memorial Jazz Band Award. This award is given to an outstanding jazz student, typically who has dedicated 4 years to the jazz program. Our recipient this year absolutely loves music. The music he makes comes from a place of pure joy. His attitude is always positive, his leadership steadfast, and his work ethic second to none. His love of playing music has influenced so many of us, including myself. It is my pleasure to award our Bill Brown Memorial Jazz Award to Lane Mack. Our second award is the Most Valuable Musician Award. This award goes to a student who has made a significant impact, not only through their music playing, but also in their influence of the culture and atmosphere of the band program. This year's recipient lives life well. He is balanced, calm, kind, generous, a deep thinker, dependable, and the list goes on. A friend to all, this senior has been a major part of the glue that holds us together. He has a broad musical aptitude and is willing to try something new at the drop of a hat. A committed member of our concert band for 4 years and jazz band for 3 years, it is my pleasure to recognize Gray Thomas as our most valuable musician. Our final award, the John Philip Sousa Award, was introduced in 1955 to recognize superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. Our recipient this year, to put it simply, is awesome. He is a talented musician who knows his instrument well, but even more than that, he understands that there is more to music than talent. There's heart, passion, and a full range of emotions. He doesn't just play the notes on the page, he makes music. I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to teach him the past 4 years. Please help me in congratulating our John Philip Sousa Award recipient, Max McCall. I'd like to specifically thank any and all faculty, staff, administrators who are present tonight. We, Ms. Richardson and I, feel so supported and valued by the school community, and I could not be more grateful to teach here at Holland Hall. I'd like to give a huge thank you to Mr. Noah Smith, our percussion instructor. He works with all the percussionists daily and is such a valuable asset to the music education of our percussion students, both middle school and upper school. I looked this way because I think he's stage right. A big thank you to Steve Dyer, our fine arts director, Jamie Ostrowski, our assistant to the Walter Arts Center, and Jody Ely, our technical director. The caliber of performances here, the stage setup, programs, rehearsals, and a million other things would not be possible without their hard work. And lastly, I'd like to thank all the students who performed tonight. I'm so proud of their hard work and preparation for this evening. Our last piece for you all this evening is called Fractures in Time by Tyler Arcari.